A very good morning, students. Welcome to the online lecture of our class 4 Maths. In the last lecture, we have completed chapter number 7 Jugs and Mugs from the textbook. But today, we will see some of the question answer or some of the numericals from the workbook. So let's start today's lecture. Chapter number 7 Jugs and Mugs workbook questions. Now we will solve some of the questions related to the capacity. We will convert the unit. Mainly, we will try to convert the unit. Use the appropriate unit, liter or ml for the following. So, in this, questions are given, the statement are given, and we have to say the quantity is used in liter or ml. So, first question is water in a small glass. Now, we have to observe in glass how much amount of water can be occupied. It is in the liter or in the form of ml. We know that in the water glass or in a small glass, only some amount of water can be stored, and that amount can be only be written in the form of ml, right? In a glass, 25 ml or something like that water can be stored. The next is cough syrup in a spoon. How much capacity of water can a spoon hold? It cannot be in a liter. Spoon cannot hold 1 liter of water, right? So, answer will be ml. Some amount of ml water can be occupied in a spoon. The next is eye drop in a eyedropper. How much eye drops are there or how much ml? Obviously, the bottle of eyedropper is small and it consists of several mLs only. So, your answer will be ml. The next is shampoo in a packet. The packet which we are using of 1 rupee or 2 rupee consists of several ml of shampoo, right? Yes. The next is water in a water tank. Now, the water we used in our house, we store it first. The municipality supply us the water that we store in a water tank, and we store the water tank in the amount of liters, right? We have 100-liter capacity of water tank, 200, 300, sometime over 500 liters of capacity. Oil in an oil container. Now, when we are going through the highway, we see some containers in which oil is transported. Okay, so in that container, liters of oil is stored, which is transported. So, in the oil container, answer will be liters. The next is water in a bucket. In the last lecture only, I told you in the bucket 20 to 25 liters of water is occupied. So, here answer will be liter. The next is milk in a milk packet. So, here we have different options. In we have 500 ml milk packet, we have 1 liter milk packet, 2 liter milk packet. So, here both will come. Now, the next is complete the table. First one is done for you. So, here what we have to do, let's see. So, here in the first column, how many times the container will be used to measure, and the others are 1 liter, 500 ml, 200 ml, 100 ml, 50 ml and 20 ml. Now, what we have to do, for example, if we have to store 250 ml ghee, okay, so what do we need? We need 1 liter or 500 ml, or we need 200 ml and 150 ml, right? Okay, we can't use 1 liter container for storing 250 ml of ghee. It will be waste of the sources. Okay, if we use one 200 ml container and 50 ml container, the whole ghee will be occupied without any wastage of source, right? The next is 750 ml oil. Now we have to store 750 ml oil. So which containers can we use? The first is 500 and the second is 200 ml and third is 50 ml, right? 500 plus 200 which is equal to 700 and plus 50 which is equal to 750. Here also 2 to 3 possibilities are there. You can use one 500 ml container, two 100 ml container and one 50 ml. Okay, are you getting what I am saying? See, one of 500, okay, then two of 100 ml and one of 50 ml. Then also total will be 750, right? 500 plus 2 times 100. 2 times 100 is 200 and plus 50 which is equal to 750. So these are some of the possibilities. Okay, there can be many answers in this type of question. The next is 270 ml shampoo. 270 ml shampoo. So one of the possible answer I have written here, that one 200 ml container, then one 50 ml container and then 20 ml. Similarly, for 90 ml eye drops, one 50 ml container and two 20 ml container. 2 times 20 is 40, 40 plus 50 which is equal to 90. 3 liter 250 ml soft drink. So now we have to store 3 liter 250 ml of soft drink. So first 3 1 liter container. So 3 times 1 liter is 3. So we have stored 3 liters, right? Now we have to store 250 ml of soft drink. So for that, one container of 200 ml and one container of 50 ml. Measures of length, mass and capacity. So in this, first question is, how many meters are there in 7 kilometers? So in the previous semester, we have learned the conversion of kilometers into meters. So now let's revise it. For converting the kilometer into meter, we have to multiply it, right? So for converting 7 kilometer into meters, we will simply multiply 7 into 1000, which is equal to 7000 meters, right? We have to just multiply 7 into 1000, right? Which is equal to 7000 meters. Convert the following into decimeter. Okay, here decimeter is new for you. dm is equal to decimeter. So now we have to see how to convert meter into decimeter. So see, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeter. How much? 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeter. So if you have to convert meter into decimeter, multiply the length value by 10. Okay, you have to multiply the length value by 10. So here it is done. For converting 16 meter into decimeter, you just have to multiply it by 10. So 16 into 10 which is equal to 160. You know that, right? Now converting 219 meter to 19 meter into decimeter. So you have to first multiply it by 10. 219 into 10 which is equal to 2190 decimeter. Moving further in the question, convert the following into grams. So here the first question is 14 kg 28 grams. Now we have to convert all the units into gram. So 28 gram is already into the gram. So we have to only convert 14 kg. Now we know that 1 kg equals to 1000 grams. So converting 14 kg into grams, we have to multiply it by 1000. So answer will be 14,000. Now 28 gram is already in the gram, so no need of any conversion. Now just sum it up. 14,000 plus 28, which is 14,028 grams. Similarly, you can do this question. I have given the solution. Convert the following into the centimeter. Now we have to convert mm to centimeter. So now let's see the conversion. We have to convert millimeters to centimeters. So for converting millimeters to centimeter, we have to divide the length by 10. Okay, 1 meter equals to 0.1 centimeter. So for from millimeters to centimeter, you can multiply it by 0.1, or in a simple language, you have to divide the millimeter value by 10 to get centimeter, right? So dividing just 82 by 10, which is equal to, yes, 8.2. Okay, you can multiply it by 0.1. It is 1 by 10 only. So just simplifying it, 82 by 10, which is equal to 8.2. Here also 17 by 10, which is equal to 1.7. Right. Now the next is fill in the blank. 2875 grams minus 2 kg 750 gram. So now always remember, to add something or to multiply or to subtract, two units or two values should be in same units. Okay, so here if this is in gram, so this should be in the gram only. Okay, so for this you have to first convert this kg into gram. So here see, 2 kg 750 grams, which is equal to 2 kg is what, 2000 gram, right? We know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So converting kg into gram, which is 2 into 1000, which is equal to 2000 gram, plus 750 grams, which is 2750 grams. Now we can subtract, both the units are same, both the values are in grams, so we can subtract 2875 grams minus 2750 grams, which is equal to 125 grams. So here we end our lecture. In the next lecture we will move further in the workbook questions. Thank you.